Hello, and welcome to this video about the controversial game, No Man's Sky. In this video, we will explore whether or not this game is worth playing. No Man's Sky was released in 2016, and it faced much criticism due to its incomplete state. However, the developers have continued to release updates and patches over the years. Let's dive into the game and see if it's worth playing. No Man's Sky is a game with an open world that takes place in a cosmos that is procedurally created. This indicates that every planet in the game's galaxy has unique personalities and characteristics. The gameplay is centered on the idea of exploration, and players take on the role of a space traveler that wanders the universe in quest of new worlds, gathers resources, and comes into touch with various living species. The gameplay of No Man's Sky combines surviving in hostile environments and discovering new worlds. You must effectively manage your resources and ensure that your suit and ship are in good condition if you want to survive. You must gather resources such as oxygen, carbon, and sodium to bring the life support systems of your suit back up to full power. You must also repair and improve your ship to travel further distances and discover new planets. It will take up to a couple of hours to grasp the game's fundamentals because the gameplay is intuitive. On the other hand, crafting and constructing items in this game requires a significant time investment before becoming proficient. It may take a few hours of playing the game before you fully grasp how the crafting system works. Exploration is the most essential and rewarding facet of the game, with which players will have the most fun. The planets are breathtaking, and one can almost always find something new to uncover on each one. On other planets, it is possible to learn about new life forms, contact various alien races, and unearth long-lost treasures. The graphics in No Man's Sky are very stunning. The world in the game is enormous, and each planet possesses its own distinctive atmosphere. The music in the game is also perfect, contributing to the overall sensation of immersion that players get from playing the game. When it was first published, No Man's Sky was met with a great deal of criticism because it was in an incomplete form. Despite this, the developers have maintained a steady stream of updates and patches throughout its existence. The recent updates have introduced a great deal of additional content, such as the ability to play with other people, construct bases, and discover other planets. Many of the problems in the game, such as bugs and glitches, have been fixed due to the updates. The recent updates have resulted in significant improvements to the game, increasing the game's overall enjoyment factor. Is it worth going through the trouble? It is highly recommended that you give No Man's Sky a shot if you are a fan of games that focus on exploration and revel in the thrill of uncovering previously unknown worlds. However, you should be aware of some negatives to playing the game. The game's narrative could be more complex, and the gameplay can become tedious due to the nature of the game's mechanics. Another thing that can make it challenging for new players to grasp how the game works is that there is room for improvement in the game's tutorial. The game has both single-player and multiplayer modes, with the single-player option providing a more immersive experience than its multiplayer counterpart. Unlike other games, you can finish it in a couple of hours like this one. Discovering new regions of the galaxy and stockpiling new resources take a significant amount of time, which you will need to invest in getting the most out of the game. The game's mechanics have the potential to become tedious after a predetermined amount of time, which may cause some players to lose interest in continuing to play the game. You should try No Man's Sky if you enjoy playing video games that allow you to explore new worlds and uncover ancient civilizations. The graphics in this game are breathtaking, and the setting of the game itself is expansive and intricately designed. The developers have continued to provide support for the game throughout its existence, and the game itself has gotten a large number of updates that have fixed a considerable portion of the issues that have been reported. However, there is little of a story in the game, and due to the mechanics, the gameplay has the potential to become repetitive after a time. Another thing that can make it challenging for new players to grasp how the game works is that there is room for improvement in the game's tutorial. You can find the video game No Man's Sky on several different gaming platforms, such as Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox if you want to learn more about it or try it. No Man's Sky is a unique and immersive experience that is worth checking out, regardless of whether you are a fan of games that involve exploration or are just searching for something new. Why not give it a shot and judge whether it's worth it to play this game? If you want to learn more about No Man's Sky or try it out, you can find the game on various platforms, including Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox. Whether you're a fan of exploration games or just looking for something new, No Man's Sky offers a unique and immersive experience worth checking out. So why not give it a try and see for yourself if this game is worth playing?